Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a current favorites video. So I have lots of skincare, hair care, random. I have books because I don't know if a lot of you know, but I am a huge bookworm and I read books all the time. And I try to share them on my Instagram. I even have a highlight dedicated towards all the books I've read. But some of which I would love to do more like book content. I just don't know if that's something that interests you guys because I love books and I literally like scour the internet looking for, I'm like itching my eyeball, is this weird? So I figured I would indulge you guys in some of the books that I have read and what I've been liking. Okay, so first off, let's start with makeup. I just kind of want to get that out of the way. I don't have a ton of makeup stuff. The first favorite I do want to talk about is brushes. So I am always on the hunt for like dual-ended brushes. I love brushes that can be multifunctional, whether if it's buffing out my primer or foundation or anything like that. Like if I can get 2 in 1, it's way better for me. I'm always on the go and stuff like that. So one brush that I've always loved is the It Cosmetics dual-ended brush. I'll post a picture of it here. It's like the signature one. Lots of makeup artists use it. You guys have probably seen it many times. The only issue with that is that it is an expensive brush. It's like a $40 brush or so. And to me, I find that expensive. I feel like you don't really need to spend a ton of money to get really great brushes these days. But I really liked the way that particular one blended. I felt like it created such a seamless like foundation. But I'm so excited because I did find like a dupe for it, and it's a dupe to the point where I've bought like 3 of these. I have another one sitting here, I forget where it is, but these are the e.l.f. Complexion Duo brushes, and I have been loving these so much. I use them nonstop to the point where I was like, I'm getting more because these are so inexpensive. I think they're like $6 or something. You have one end here that you can get really like close and blend out like in the inner corner and stuff like that. One I actually use mainly for foundation and concealer, and then another one I will use for like cream contour sometimes if I want to buff something out. I'm always down to like share some of my favorite brushes, but these ones are really great. I believe they're like relatively new to e.l.f. as well, so that's really great. But I highly recommend these brushes if you're looking for a good blending concealer or foundation brush or just a multi-use product. This is really great. So one of the things that I've really been loving is the Say Glowy Super Gel Sun Glow. So you guys saw me unbox this in my Sephora video, and I knew the second that I tried it that I absolutely loved it. I actually have it on my face today. So I've been using this paired with my concealer, and I just feel like, especially for the summer, it's so lightweight, but it gives you such a beautiful dewy like glisten, nothing glittery. It just really makes you look like you're glowing from within. So ooh, I'm not somebody who tans my face. I always wear SPF every single day, and even though my body is super tan, this is dark enough that I can kind of buff it into my skin, and it gives me the slightest bit of bronziness, but it isn't anything that's like too intense. I feel like it just blends really beautifully in. Look at how much light reflects, and underneath my makeup it just peeks through in such a subtle way, but I feel like it really brings a lot of luminosity to the skin. I love it. It's what I'm wearing on my face right now. I have concealer on as well, and as you can see, it's just like this natural glow kind of peeking through. It's really beautiful, and I'm really excited that I tried that brand out because so many of you guys were recommending me to try it out, and I love it. So I've been really into blushes. You guys know there are so many different blushes. I could never ever just pick one, and I don't ever think I wear just one. I always feel like I'll layer them and whatnot. So right now I love a good like tan with like that, you know, sunburnt, glowy, sun-kissed kind of look. And this blush actually is a powder, which is shocking because I feel like you guys know that I love cream blushes or just liquid blushes, stuff like that. But I love pairing this on top of honestly any blush. And if I am somebody who's like not sure what kind of makeup look I want to go for, this just goes with everything. This is the Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic Intense. I've never really been a big fan of the regular Pillow Talk just because I find it to be too light for me, and it's a little bit too cool tone in my opinion. This one, as you can see, just has a little bit more warmth, and the mauviness just is like a perfect amount, and it's basically Pillow Talk amped up intense. So I just like looking at against my skin, like you can tell it's so pretty. And this is what I have on my cheeks right now. I'll apply a little bit more so you guys can kind of see, but I just love the flush it gives, and I just think it's a really beautiful blush. Another blush that I've been loving is this like corally, like neon. This is something I use, just like a little kiss of it. It's the NARS Air Matte Blush in the shade Rush. So I just usually take like a little bit. I do hate the packaging though, because like I can barely, it's like the product is so like deep set that it's hard to kind of get your finger in there and get everything, especially if you have like, and I don't have crazy nails, but like my gosh. This is so beautiful on. The formulation is so fluffy and light that it just buffs out to become this like really beautiful like poof of color. It's more so like it's diffused, and even though it's like a cream, it has like a powdery matte finish. A lot of the times the way I use this is I'll just take a little bit and like right before, like when my makeup's all done, I've like set it, rub it in between my fingers, and I'll just like pat it right on like the kiss right here, and it really creates such a nice like sun-kissed look. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, I have the other blush on, but I do have like a little hint of it underneath already too, and it's also on my eyes. That's a really great one. Highly recommend if you're looking for like a really nice like burnt shade. That's really great. Last makeup product I want to share with you guys is this guy. It's my little Freck, and I have been so into freckles. Like there's not a day where I put makeup on that I'm not putting this on. I just don't feel complete without it, and I do have some freckles, but obviously I enhance them even more so with this. Sophie? I definitely love to enhance my freckles and just add way more on. I don't know why, but to me when I put faux freckles on, it just makes everything look less cakey for some reason. I feel like it's just this illusion that if you can see the freckles, it kind of looks like, oh, maybe she doesn't really have that much makeup on. Maybe she's like that naturally pretty. This is the old packaging. It's really, really annoying, especially if you're somebody who has long nails. Like I said, I don't really have super long nails, but this is so annoying to hold on to. It's like holding on to like a Tic Tac to put your makeup on. Like this is so hard. I did order it's like the original, but they repackaged it in a bigger, longer wand so you can have a little bit more control. Cause honestly, a lot of the times I feel like I'm like about to just like drop this all over me. This little guy is expensive. It's like a $30 thing for this. And honestly, I've tried so many different like freckle type products, some from Amazon, some that are like more on the affordable side. A lot of them don't like buff out the way that these ones do, because when you apply them, it disperses the freckles out throughout the face, and it kind of just like makes them less pigmented and looks more natural. Plus the shade of these is very on point to what freckle, like the shade of freckles are. If you're gonna use it the way I use it, which is like every single time I do my makeup, I 100% think this is totally worth it. But if you're somebody who just like wants to, you know, play around with freckles and doesn't want to spend the money on it, like I think TikTok has great ideas. Like there's other ways to achieve the faux freckle look, but yeah, this is the Way Detox shampoo. It's for all hair types. It's basically a clarifying shampoo. So I keep this in my shower because I wash my hair probably once, maybe twice a week. And whenever I have that buildup, and I've used like 10 pounds of dry shampoo, or if my hair has been overly styled. I have tried so many clarifying shampoos, but none that work this well. And I do feel like if you get a really good clarifying shampoo, it'll also help with like stimulating hair growth. I don't think people realize like how much buildup, whether or not you use dry shampoo or things like that, like your hair, like you have a scalp that collects like dust. I've been loving this so good at just clarifying and cleansing your hair. You can really feel it. It's just one of those things that is really helpful. I see a huge difference in the like quality of my hair. I swear my hair is like so much like healthier because of it. One of my favorites that I have to literally like, I can't live my life without it anymore. I just can't. I don't know how to go back from not using this, but this is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. So essentially this is supposed to transform the texture of your hair, and it also fights humidity. So right now during the summer is like the most primal, perfect time to test this out if you haven't already. And you guys, I'm telling you, this is literally like a keratin treatment in a bottle, because the way that this works is it's activated by heat. So when you put this in your hair, you basically saturate it. I'll go section by section and I will blow out my hair, and literally as you're blowing out your hair, you can see the shine. Like the shine is what blows my mind, but also just like how smooth and like your hair just looks so silky, and it's so satisfying to like watch your hair just like dry so like beautifully and fluffy and just smooth, and it's just all the good things. I love it. The best part about it though is that it stays in your hair, lasts through 3 to 4 shampoos. So this is not something you have to put in your hair every single time. So I'll do this maybe once a month and I'm good. You use it the first wash, put this in your hair, dry it, you wait a week or whatever, you wash your hair again, and you dry it without this product because you have it already like in the hair. Your hair is so magical. It gets better as you wash your hair. Does that make sense? It's just a really wonderful product. If you guys have not tried it, like this is your sign. This is your sign to go pick this up. Like ASAP. So you guys have seen me talk about this before. Apparently, Necessaire decided to reformulate their serum, and they added even more hyaluronic acid to this product, I believe. If you're not really big on lotion, or you just want something really quick, because sometimes like I just can't do the lotion after I shower because I feel so sticky after. This is like it just goes on your skin really quick. It feels like water, basically. You can't even compare it to the old one. It works so much better, the new one. The hyaluronic acid in this is just on another level. So you can mix this into any body lotion and your skin will love it. I can tell like even by the next day that my skin really just loves this, and after a couple hours you can see how much your skin is benefiting from this stuff. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is this scent, and I just got it sent over to me. Way collaborated with Byredo. My mouth, like my jaw literally dropped when I opened the PR package because this was in it, which is a full size of the Mojave Ghost perfume by Byredo. I have been wanting to try this out for so long. I don't know what it is, but like God heard me talk about it the other day and was like, here you go. You guys, I have never like this perfume, I get so many compliments every single day. When I wear this shit, like walking around, people are asking me all the time, like, what is it that I'm wearing? This and the Glossier perfume are the only perfumes that I have worn that I've liked that people have stopped to ask me what I am wearing. I have to smell all the other ones. I feel like this is gonna be like my new favorite perfume company. Like it is magical. It lasts a long time. I like will go an 8-hour day and I'll still smell like this. I have to smell all the other ones. I feel like this is gonna be like my new favorite perfume company. Like it is magical. It lasts a long time. I like will go an 8-hour day and I'll still smell like this. Basically all I can say is that it's feminine, but it's also has like Coco Chanel and like a musky, hot man mix their perfume together. This is what it smells like. Do we love these sunglasses? I get questions on these all the time. These are from Princess Polly and I'm pretty sure they're like, I don't know, they're affordable, you know? So I just wanted to mention them. They're so cute. I love them. They're very like 90s supermodel. So one of the books I want to talk about is not here because I have lent it to one of my friends. I'll put it here. It's called Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, one of my favorite authors. She wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, which me and my boyfriend read very recently, and we were both like just obsessed with it. Also, she wrote 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's actually really funny because Malibu Rising has one of the characters from Evelyn Hugo's book, and I really loved it. It was really great, and Taylor Jenkins Reid like just knows how to create a layered story. You know what I mean? Another book I did read was In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle? I don't know. I was recommended this book by my best friend. I'll just tell you what she told me, and I was like, I need to read that now. So this girl, she's happily in a relationship. She has this dream of this like amazing man, this man that she has no idea who it is, like just a really handsome man, but isn't her boyfriend, and they have fun times together, if you know what I mean. She has this dream and she wakes up and she realizes it's a dream, but she can't stop thinking about the dream. A year goes by and she goes to dinner with her best friend, and her best friend is bringing this guy that she's been dating, and he walks in, and what do you know? It's the guy from the dream. It's just so good. It's a love story, but it's a beautiful story. It's also just kind of like really sad. I like definitely shed a tear or two while I read this, but it's so good. It's a light read. It's like a perfect beach read, to be honest. It's so good. So those are my books of my current reads right now, and actually right now I'm reading a book called I Swear on This Life. And then I'm planning on reading Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover afterwards. So if you guys have any book recommendations, always please let me know down below. You guys can also follow me on my Goodreads. I just started that a couple months ago, and I get questions a lot about what my Goodreads is, so that I will have linked down below for you guys. If you guys are looking for anything in particular that I mentioned in today's video, it's all gonna be linked down below. I have to go pick up my kid, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you in my next one.